Hey traders, Marcello here, founder of the Day Trading Academy. Today, we're going to be talking about how to start trading in the stock market. We're here in the beautiful island of Bali, Indonesia. I obviously love to do these videos in these beautiful locations because I want to inspire you guys to be able to achieve this level of freedom as well. But one little asterisk that I want to tell you, or one little thing is that, a disclaimer I should say, is that trading isn't easy. Obviously it takes a lot of work, but obviously if you're willing to sacrifice, you can definitely get to this point. Obviously we're enjoying here a hotel called the Hanging Gardens of Bali. It's the only 7-star boutique hotel in the world. It's absolutely incredible. Maybe in the video I'll have Joser, put some of the footage that I took on the drone and the dinner that we had last night. It was absolutely incredible. Trading for me, well, one of the things I want to show you guys as well is I want to show you guys some of the open positions that I have right now, both the profits and the losses. I think it's really important. I'm going to show you guys here on the phone. You guys can see there the camera. Here you can see on the platform TradeStation, I'm up about $4,503.90 for today. And the open positions, you guys can see that I'm down about $563.55. I'll come over here and I'll show you guys all the positions. There's definitely more red than green, but I think it's important to be able to show you guys that even though day traders can make a lot of money, we lose as well. Obviously I have a great day so far. I'm adapting the way that I trade here in Indonesia to be able to keep in mind the bad internet that we've actually found. One of the challenges that you guys will find being able to have this lifestyle where you're kind of nomadic, where you're traveling with your family or traveling like me with my girlfriend, is that internet is going to be the main thing that you guys need, right? And this is one of the things I wanted to talk about how to start trading in the stock market. When you travel around the world, if you're going to stay in the US or Canada or wherever you are, it might not be an issue. But I think most of you guys want to be able to travel the world. I think most of you guys want to be able to go out and experience new things. We had a trader that took his entire family to Italy for an entire month, lived there, and he trades 15-20 minutes a day and was able to enjoy the rest of his time with his family. Here in Indonesia, we explore all day. The market's open at 10:30 p.m. And obviously, I trade for an hour or two. I'm not actually day trading at the moment. I'm just doing what's called swing trading, which basically means taking longer term positions. Right now, what I'm showing you are some of the positions that I have open. It is actually 10:50 p.m. Eastern time, New York time. It's 11:50 a.m. here in Indonesia. So what you can do is, once you understand the market, obviously you can put in a position and then leave it, whether it's going to hit your target or your stop. So coming back to the topic at hand, how to start day trading in the stock market. First and foremost, obviously you need a reliable internet connection. Not fast, not high speed, just need it to be reliable, stable internet, which most of us in the United States actually have. You need obviously a computer. This is a really fancy gaming computer from Dell. The name brand is called Alienware. But you need something really, really cheap. I'd say something that's worth $500-600 is definitely enough. You guys don't have to worry about the size of the hard drive. You guys don't have to worry about the processor. It doesn't have to be the fastest processor. You don't have it. It doesn't have to be massive like this thing. This thing weighs 15 pounds. It can be a small portable, one of the new even Windows tablets you can trade from. Most important thing that you need is memory. So the RAM in the computer is very important with new Windows 10, since it's a memory hog. You definitely should have a minimum, I would say, of about 6 gigs of memory, absolute minimum. Recommended, I think, would be more like 12-16 gigabytes of RAM. But other than that, internet, computer, after that, what you guys need to find is a strategy. And one of the things I want to be transparent about, obviously I do have an academy. I have what we call kind of like a prop firm where we fund the traders that we see in the academy that are doing well, because obviously we want to continue to be able to make better and better results, obviously. I think it's important for you guys to realize that you don't have to pay $10,000 for training, okay? I'll be honest with you guys and let you guys know that you can learn how to do this for free, all right? But the one thing that I think you'll find challenging is that there's a lot of information online. There's a ton of people teaching how to trade. There's a ton of people doing these videos in all these great locations as well. And I think it's gonna take you guys some time to see what actually is true, what's not true. You know, a lot of people online say day trading is a scam, or this guy's that, or this guy's great. So it'll take some time for you guys to figure out what actually is truthful, what isn't, you know, how to combine the things that people are saying to be able to trade the right way. So obviously finding a mentor can be advantageous, but obviously the final decision is up to you guys. So after that, the only thing you're going to need is a strategy. And there's a lot of different ways to trade. You know, you can trade intraday, which means, you know, you can finish in about 15-20 minutes, which is the average of what our traders trade for. Most traders don't trade for more than an hour or two. You can trade part-time. If you guys have a full-time job or have kids at home, I imagine you guys know how busy you guys are, so you can start using trading as a supplement to your income until it gets to the point where you've paid off your debts. You can start you know, making a lot more extra money trading, and you can start using that as a primary source of income instead of a secondary source. You can learn this at night if you guys have a full-time job or you're going to university. We have one of the advantages that you guys have now that I didn't have 15 years ago when I started in this world, this trading world, is that you can learn this at night. You can learn it at 3 in the morning. You know, we have programs now that record the information like if it was live. So what you can do, and one of the things I do, and I did this for one of our traders in Europe, his name is, I call him Iceman, his name is James Sixsmith. We started recording all of our classes, so you can use this program like a video game. It records the market as if it was live, and you can play it as if it was live at any point in the day. And that means that you can literally learn how to trade like you were live, 8 p.m. at night, 2 a.m. in the morning on a Saturday. You expats that are living in Thailand, Asia, you know, we have some traders in Japan. You guys can learn how to do this at 2 in the morning if you want to. And then you can just watch the recorded classes. So I think there is no excuse for a lot of you guys to be able to learn how to do this. I can't explain to you guys why. I guess I can give you a little bit of a rundown. Really, trading is as simple as just buying something, waiting it to go up in value, and then selling it. Now, it's not as easy as that, where you just, you know, you're going to start this world tomorrow, you're going to start making $1 million. No, it doesn't work that way. But I do believe that the concept of what we do is really that. Oh, they call us speculators, which basically means that instead of being an investor, right, buying something, holding onto it for 20 or 30 years, then selling it because the company should grow, it has great management, we use something called a technical analysis, which is just charts, lines, graphs. We analyze the market for, I want to say, a few minutes pre-market every day before the market opens, and then obviously the majority of our traders trade for about 15-20 minutes a day, and then they finish. So you have to find some kind of strategy to use, and one of the advantages obviously with the stock market is we can make a lot more money when the market goes down than when it goes up. You guys are going to watch this video, the majority of you, in 2017. And I do believe if you're watching this video in 2018 or 2019 or 2020, that we're walking into a pretty severe crisis. And I believe that, well, I'll give you guys some facts that you guys can look up. During the Great Depression in 1929, there were more millionaires created than at any point in history. And I think that everybody thinks that that can never happen again. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm saying that there's a possibility that it will happen. And nobody thought that the British Empire was going to stop. Nobody thought that the Roman Empire was going to stop. Nobody thinks that we can walk into another crisis. Nobody thinks that we can have another Great Depression. And I'm letting you guys know that we might be walking into a very severe crisis or recession. And The only thing that I know of where you can make more money where things are bad, or you can do much better when things are worse, is trading. Because obviously we can make a lot more money when the market goes down than when it goes up. And I'm telling you guys, the market's going to go down quite a bit in the next few years. It'll recover obviously long term, right? In 20, 30 years from now, it might be much, much, much higher. But I do believe that during these moments of crises, during these moments of situations where things aren't going to do well, we have to look for opportunities. And during the Great Depression of 1929, there were more millionaires created, and I'm going to repeat this. During the Depression of 1929, there were more millionaires created than at any other point in the history of the world. So let me repeat that. During the Great Depression in 1929, there were more millionaires created than at any other point in the history of the world. So I think we're walking into one of the best opportunities of our generation. I've done videos about what I believe are the best investing opportunities. We'll see obviously how that works out long term. A few of those things, obviously gold and silver. And full disclaimer, make sure you guys do your homework before investing in anything or doing anything. But investing in the stock market and starting to trade in the stock market, really the concept of it is that simple. Learning how to do it is a little bit different, because I think that most of you guys think that you're going to learn how to do this overnight, and obviously tomorrow you guys are going to be living this lifestyle with the Lamborghinis and the pools and the women, or men, you know, whatever you're into. Double your chances for a date on Saturday night. But I think anybody can learn how to do this. You just have to ask yourself what you're willing to sacrifice to get to that point. Because I think now more than ever, we're in a situation where there's great opportunity to make money in the market. There's a giant ant right over here that I'm eyeing. There's a great opportunity to make money in the market, and we're walking into one of the best opportunities to do so. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Obviously, you guys can leave all the questions with hashtag #AskMarcello. I'm going to go ahead and pull all the questions from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and answer them live here on a YouTube video. So don't forget to subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys soon.